Hello again, and welcome back to another one. And today we have a lot more that's come linked to Nicki's Cold War in hip-hop music that looks to have hit boiling point over the last few days, to the point that now we got Nicki out here throwing subliminals, like this one that dropped in response to the viral post, the only 4 hip-hop artists who sold 1 million albums in the first week. Oh, and we got the backstory that led to this, including a certain hip-hop mogul who Nicki is shading with posts like these, and we'll get to this later. And today we also have more from 50 Cent, who recently spoke on that viral Eminem interview that he crashed over a decade ago. And 50 Cent also spoke on getting name-dropped on Taylor Swift's latest album that's got the Swifties dragging the interviewer based on her social media history. More on this later. And today we also have more that went down after Kendrick Lamar's charting streak on the Hot 100 came to an end, that got Kendrick's associate out here going back and forth with fans that showed him also fueled the allegations of Drake getting pissed on during the back and forth. More on this later. And starting with Eminem and 50 Cent, as far as the latest milestones for the rappers, Eminem's Houdini becomes Eminem's fastest song on Spotify to hit the 700 million milestone on the platform, a record that was previously held by Godzilla. And on 50 Cent, PIMP recently surpassed 1 billion streams on Spotify. But unlike Eminem, who prefers to ignore these milestones even after a diamond certification update, 50 Cent, on the other hand, wasted no time to react to this. Not bad for a kid from Southside. Fire emojis. And 50 Cent recently sat with Extra TV, where he spoke on getting name-dropped on Taylor Swift's album that included some shade that got the Swifties roasting the interviewer. Check out the snippet that started the pile-on, as some argue that 50 Cent knew what he was doing and it was no accident.
And you were so happy about that as well, because you're like,
cool.
she's popping.
It really is cool, because when she makes the reference, if you listen to the song, it's to what was going on in culture at that time.
There's the 50 Cent song play.
The music, you couldn't miss it at that point. And that's why it was cool to me. The shout out is the shout out, but what she was making reference to is the period that no one was more prominent in music at that point. So
yeah, across genres.
Yeah, so it's exciting to have that. And then I like her boyfriend too. I like the team. I like Casey.
Oh, she's the one, Cole.
Okay.
You know, I like the whole thing.
You're a Travis Kelce fan too?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you like them together? You think they're a cute couple?
I do.
Oh, I love that.
I like it a lot better than the last thing he had going on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a lot better.
Well, listen, if she sends you a wedding invitation, are you gonna go?
I would make my way over there.
Oh, I love that. And I also feel like you made it known that you're the only artist who got a shout out on that album.
The whole album.
Yeah.
Super cool, right?
Yeah. Any chance you'd make a song with her?
What? You gotta ask her, because she's in the tribe. You know how big Taylor Swift is right now?
She's huge.
Yeah, she has to have a record that sounds like it might sound good with 50.
Yeah.
Now, while most of us hip-hop fans are probably out of the loop, apparently 50 Cent bringing up Travis Kelce and also shading Travis's ex right in front of the interviewer was pretty much 50 throwing shade, and the Swifties broke it down. Not this reporter asking 50 Cent Taylor questions and him giving mad props and dissing his ex after her being extremely shady and unprofessional a week ago on TikTok, laughing emoji. Her having to sit there and hear Taylor praise was the cherry on top, and apparently the interviewer was dissing Taylor Swift's relationship with Travis Kelce on TikTok days ago, and users pulled up the receipts from TikTok.
It's the way we know she wrote that "I'm not a bad bitch" line when she passed by the bathroom after realizing that Travis had been in there for an hour, and she could hear "Take Me Down" being played on repeat even though he had the bathroom fan on and thought he was hiding it. And then she saw her video for herself and found out that woman's hip rotator cuffs go back 90-degree angles. I'd be mad too.
She may take you down like the Christmas brown of her skin, but I will blanket you like white snow while you stigmatize me like a sporting goods store.
And this is the video she was referring to, the one that Travis Kelce was watching in the bathroom of his ex.
She passed by the bathroom after realizing that Travis had been in there for an hour.
and the interview has been getting dragged to the point that Extra TV had to turn off the comments on TikTok. Wasn't this the same woman that was on TikTok saying Travis is still hung up on his ex and was stuck in the bathroom watching that Chris Brown video with Kayla Nicole insinuating cheating? To having 50 say this to her face is the biggest FU in the history of. And it turns out 50 Cent is more plugged in into what's going on in the entertainment space, not just the hip-hop space.
I don't want peace. I want problems, always.
And this blew up. That reporter was shady as F about Taylor last week. I'm glad she had to sit there and listen to 50 sing her praises. And the fact that 50 Cent chose to speak on it has got some wondering if there's more to this. Desperately need to know what beef 50 Cent has with Travis's ex-girlfriend, because this is the second time he's shaded her unprompted. It is killing me, loudly crying emoji. And we got more from 50 Cent from the same interview, where he briefly spoke on crashing that Eminem interview that went viral over a decade ago.
We go way back.
Who is this guy?
50 crashing our 2015 interview with Eminem, and Extra's most watched video on YouTube. Over 35 million views.
I was trying to get him to go on tour, and then he was like, I just don't want to go on tour and come back and like Haley's grown. I couldn't believe what he was saying, because I was like, you know how much money they can give us right now? And then later, I came and we went to Haley's wedding. She done had a baby. Now Elena's pregnant. I just saw Elena's pregnant. Yes. God damn, it went so fast, bro. Like, we really did just go on a tour and come back, and now they're grown.
Yeah.
It's crazy. But he's a grandfather, not me.
Oh.
But even if his kids are grown today, we got enough proof that shows nothing changes for Eminem when it comes to how he feels about touring in general. It is still a no from him.
Damn.
And moving on, we got Kendrick Lamar's associate and rapper G Malone out here going back and forth with fans over a latest report about Kendrick Lamar that's fueled the wild allegations about Drake getting humiliated a while back. And it started with this. Kendrick Lamar has no songs charting on the Billboard Hot 100 this week for the first time since March 2024. Eyes emoji. This comes after Luther has gone recurrent and left the chart, bringing an end to his 81-week run. Now, this is technically as a result of Billboard changing the rules to favor newer releases on the Hot 100, and this reaction from Kendrick's associate kicked things off when he reacted with fire emojis to the report, and things escalated quickly when a user reacted with LOL relax with the fire signs. It is not a feat, LOL, and it clearly means he wasn't there before like that, LOL. An album still in its first calendar year and already falling off charts but wants to be album of the year is crazy work. And to this, G Malone reacted with, some other things happened in that 81 weeks. Who else on that list won 5 Grammys for one record? And the pissing contest was on. A user fired back with, y'all hold them Grammys close to your heart, huh? To which Kendrick's associate fired back with a photo of an owl that crash landed with the caption, diamond plaque in 12 months. To which the initial user fired back with a screenshot of a Grammy in the toilet getting pissed on, enjoy your Grammy. And this was low-hanging fruit for Kendrick's associate based on the allegations we've heard in the past linked to Drake. And he added, speaking of being pissed on, laughing emoji.
But I care about us more. I don't want to go through, I don't want to talk about it no more. Come on, man.
And while those in Kendrick's corner were rolling on the floor laughing at this, Drake fans came for his neck and things got personal real quick. If you were remotely decent as a rapper, you'd do better with your life than subtweeting fan accounts of a dude you seem to envy and rely on Musk for a paycheck. But truth be told, back to the post that started this, Kendrick's streak on the Hot 100 only came to an end this early due to the changes Billboard made to the Hot 100 that favors newer releases compared to older songs. But all in all, many Drake fans don't seem to care. Laughing emojis, 81 weeks versus 21 Savage's 120 weeks. Drake's record is 431 weeks on the Hot 100. But I get it. When it comes to these back and forths, don't let the facts get in the way of Owen. And moving on, for reasons unknown, this report about how Eminem, 50 Cent, Drake and Lil Wayne are the only rappers to sell 1 million albums first week with a new release made a comeback on social media and has been going viral. And perhaps Nicki Minaj witnessed how some Hove fans have been reacting under these posts, and it was obvious what she was doing when she reposted this with the smiling face emoji. Now, before we get back to this, she's been having this not-so-cold war with Hove and Roc Nation for months, and just hours ago, this went super viral. I am your karma. And it is many posts like these on her page right now over the last few hours, to the point that even DJ Vlad is wondering, imagine if Hove sued Nicki Minaj for defamation, since she's been going off for months about a quote conspiracy orchestrated by Hove and Roc Nation to sabotage her career. All allegedly, of course, she says, whenever she says too much in a post. And even 50 Cent reacted to some of these Hove edits, like this one, laughing emoji, LOL. What the F did they do to Nicki? Shrugs emoji. I like when she get mad. And on Hove suing Nicki Minaj for defamation, some have fired back with, I think it speaks volumes that Hove and many others have not sued Nicki Minaj. They can only sue if she lies. Therefore, they have no case. And back to Nicki's post of the rappers to sell 1 million first week, it has sparked some more sneak disses under, aimed at Hove. A user expanded, real hip-hop legends who don't con the black community for money.
Hey bro, come on now, dawg. Come on, man.
And more, we don't see Lace Z, laughing emoji. And for those who missed the backstory, Lace Z became a thing since Nicki Minaj told Hove to take off the lace fronts, insinuating that he's been wearing a wig. And it was on. Who remembers Hove shamelessly trying to cheat the charts with that Samsung promo during the Magna Carta rollout? It must still hurt his soul that Lil Wayne, Drake and 50 Cent sold 1 million and he didn't, laughing emoji. And when it comes to using deals to go platinum, Hove also did the same with 444 that was pretty much certified platinum on release week due to the deal with Sprint. And if this continues from Nicki aimed at Hove, then I presume that it wouldn't be long until the lawsuits start to fly, as if you recall, we already saw Piers Morgan get a cease and desist from Hove's team. So one has to wonder why they've not done the same to Nicki Minaj. And that will be all for today, and I'll be looking forward to your thoughts in the comment section. Thanks for watching, and I will see you on the next one.